how many versions of Puyo Puyo are they gonna send me? Like, look, these are all the ones. Hey guys, what's going on? RetroGamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Video Games Monthly. So this is a monthly subscription box if you don't know, and you get between 3 and 20 games. It depends on which option you pick. I get 5 games per month, which comes out to about $56, and I get the import games. Now, if you don't know on the channel, I am an import freak. All my collections import. I have anything from Famicom, Super Famicom, Sega Saturn, GameCube, Nintendo DS. I have all sorts of import games, and so I'm an import freak, and so to see that they have some import options, I was like, all right, I'll try it out. I've been trying it for a couple months now, and it's been a lot of fun. Some of the boxes we've gotten are bangers, others not so much. So we're gonna see what we get in this box here. So there's gonna be 5 random games, and we're just gonna see what happens. They offer, for the imports, they offer Famicom, Super Famicom, GameCube, Sega Saturn, and Nintendo 64. So those are the 5 options that I get. Sometimes you don't get like every single option in a box. Sometimes you just get like Super Famicom and N64 and GameCube, and then they do Famicom, Sega Saturn, and N64. So it's like you're not going to get all those, but like you're going to get a couple of games in there all together, right? And there are also like modern games. You can get like Nintendo Switch and PlayStation. And you can get English games too for the NES and Super Nintendo and stuff. But I just like doing the import games because that's all my collection is, and it's a lot of fun. I like opening this box because like I like to see what kind of random stuff we're gonna get. It's really interesting. So as always, we're gonna turn the box here on the side and just go in and grab a game and think what we get here. This definitely feels like Sega Saturn. It's a game case. It has to be Saturn. So what is it? It is Flash. What is Flash? I've literally never heard of this. What is on the back here? Ayo, this is really cool. There's like Bomberman, Virtual On, Sakura Wars. I don't even know what this game is here. Not for sale. What is this? I've literally never heard of Flash. Flash Sega Saturn. I've never heard of this. This is really interesting. This is cool. Now let's make sure that the disc is okay, because I've gotten broken discs before. It looks fine. Okay. Well, it looks like it'll work. I have no idea what this is. So I guess we'll boot it up and we'll see what it is. So booting into this disc, and I was looking up a little bit of research, this is actually a demo disc. And so that's why I didn't know what the heck it was. Apparently there were like 30 of these, but this one in specific was like bundled with Sega Saturn consoles. And so this is really interesting. So it has a couple different things here. Mostly they're just trailers, but there is one demo you can actually play. So there's trailers for Virtual On, Sakura Wars. This other one is like the Fourth Apocalypse. It's like some type of really good like RPG game. And then Sega Saturn Bomberman. So the Sega Saturn Bomberman is the only one that's actually playable. And it's pretty fun, but you only get to do like one stage, and then it ends, and it says that it's going to come out in 1996 of summer. And then you just go back to the start of the demo and stuff, but it's really interesting. This is cool. It's cool to have a demo disc on here. The only thing I don't like about it is, as a demo disc, as far as the demo disc goes, it's pretty bad. Like, there's nothing on here. Like, you just get to watch trailers and play one game, and that's it. Now, for the Virtual On, it's kind of cool because you can look at like the introduction of the characters and like the stages and stuff, and like there's a little bit more going on there. But like as far as a demo disc goes, there's really not much going for it. So that's interesting. This is really, really cool. As I said, as a demo disc, it's not that great. It's actually pretty bad. I didn't even know they had these though for Sega Saturn. I mean, it makes sense. I know that PlayStation did it and PlayStation 2 did it. I had quite a few for the PlayStation 2 back in the day. But this is really cool. I would like to get more of these. This is really interesting. I was not expecting this. Flash Sega Saturn. It's really cool. So that I would count as a win. All right, what else we got in here? I feel Famicom. A sticker, what are they going to say, that it don't work or what? Oh, okay, they're like translating the game. Tanigawa Kyoto knows Shogi. Ah, it's Shogi. Shogi 3? Oh yeah, ain't no way anyone's gonna read that. Like, that font is super, super difficult to read. This is just Shogi. You see as there's like artwork on the cartridge here. It's pretty cool. It's a really, really clean cartridge. Very, very clean. Okay, we'll put this back on here. Yeah, I guess we'll just try it out. And I don't know how to play Shogi. I don't know. This is like the second Shogi game they've sent me. I still don't know how to play Shogi, but let's boot it up and see what it is. All right, so booting into the game, I still really don't know what to do. But unlike the other one that I got, like, you can actually like play this game, move it around. The other Shogi game I got, like, I didn't even know how to get it to start. This game you can actually play, and it seems like it could be a really fun game. This character in specific, I think he has other Shogi games on other Nintendo consoles too. This guy looks very familiar, but it's just Shogi. I mean, if you know how to play Shogi, this probably isn't a bad game. It probably is even a good game even. But I don't know how to play Shogi myself. I am interested. Maybe with this game though, I'll finally learn how to play Shogi. So this is a very interesting game. This is just Shogi on the Famicom, but I would say this is also a win. Very, very clean cartridge. It works, and maybe this will finally let me learn how to play Shogi. I don't know though. But I would count that as a win. All right, what else we got here? What else we got? I feel Nintendo 64. All right. What could be on the 64? Man, I've already had quite a few games. I don't even know. Let's pull it out. Oh, Tamagotchi World. I've had this game before. No Tamagotchi World. This is a really, really cute game. This is a really cute game. The cartridge is really clean too. It's really clean. This is such a common game in Japan. If you go to any secondhand shop, you're going to find at least like 20 of these in a random bin. Like, this is such a common game. Like, it's a very, very cheap game, but it's a very fun game too. So Tamagotchi World is like a board game mixed with Tamagotchi. So you roll the dice and you go around the board, and then when you're done going around the board, it switches to the Tamagotchi mode, and you feed your pet, or you play with it, or give it shots and stuff if it's sick. And that's really all you do. Like, there's not a whole lot to this game. Sometimes you do all play a game in between when you go around the board. It's kind of like Mario Party, but like, you don't really do mini games all that often in this game. From my experience, I played like a mini game like one time. Like, really all you do is go around the board, play with the Tamagotchi, and then do it again. Like, that's really all there is to it. It's very basic. There's really nothing going on, but I think it's a really cute game. This is definitely a win. I think this is a very cute game. This is a very, very cheap, common game, but I really like this game. If you can get multiple people to play it, I would say go for it. There's really nothing Japanese about it. Like, yes, there are a lot of Japanese text things that you have to go through to get the game started, but it's really basic and simple. All you're really doing is rolling the dice and playing with the Tamagotchi. Like, it's a really cute game. If you grew up with these, this is a great throwback, and it's a really cool experience. I really like this game. I think this is also a win. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, we have a demo disc, Tamagotchi World, Shogi. I mean, not the greatest box. Like, it's not anything to write home about, but it's not bad so far. All right, what else we got here? We got like 2 more games now? Let's see. I feel another N64. All right, let's see. It is... Ain't no way. Hold up. Ain't no way. They sent me another... I didn't even know the N64 had this. Puyo Puyo Sun 64? Hold up. Hold up here. Hold up. How many versions of Puyo Puyo are they going to send me? Like, look, these are all the ones that I've gotten from Video Games Monthly. We have this one on the Super Famicom, Super Puyo Puyo. We have this one on the Sega Saturn. It's not even in the actual case. It's just the CD. And this is Puyo Puyo 2. We have this one. This one's actually really fun, okay? I have to admit. And this, I made this box art and stuff. Like, they didn't give me, like, a case or all for this. Like, I made all this art for it. This is Puyo Puyo... This is the Puyo Puyo on the GameCube. Pop Fever or whatever. Like, okay. It's actually a good one. It's a good one. But... there's this one too on the 64. I didn't even know they had this on the 64. I had no idea. How many more versions are they going to send me? Like, actually, okay, I've said on the before, I'm not a Puyo Puyo fan. Like, some of them are fun. This one on the GameCube, this is actually pretty fun. The one on the Switch it's like the Puyo Puyo Cross Tetris, like that one's pretty fun. But I'm not actually going out of my way to play Puyo Puyo. Like, it's not that great. Even though I have found ones that are fun, it's not that great, okay? But, man, I guess we'll just boot it up and see what we're doing. We're just gonna see what's happening here. Is it any good? I don't know. We'll just see what's happening. So, update, it doesn't work. What a tragedy, right? I mean, even though I wasn't really interested in it, I still wanted to see what it offered, but it doesn't work. So, at first, I turned the console on without the controller, and it gave me the screen like, hey, yo, the controller's not plugged in, turn it off, and plug it in, and then it'll work. And I'm like, okay, sure. So, I plug them in my controller, turn the console off and on, then I get the splash screen, and that's it. Like, it's stuck in this screen. Like, it is just stuck. I left it there for a while. I tried to clean the cartridge, wiggle it around. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is a common theme with Video Games Monthly, at least in my experience. Either you get games that are actually broken with, like, the CD. I've gotten games that have just been, like, cracked really bad. Or you get cartridge games that just do not work. Specifically with Super Famicom and N64, I've had multiple ones that just don't work. Like, I think every box I've gotten, at least one game doesn't work. Either the CD's broken or the cartridge just doesn't work. That's something you're gonna have to keep in mind with Video Games Monthly. It just, like, you might get one game that just doesn't work. So, this is just gonna go in the stack, unfortunately. Puyo Puyo 64 doesn't work. What a tragedy. Alright, I'm back. I'm back here. I have the box back, the games. Okay, we ranted about that game, so it didn't work, so what a tragedy. Let's just find out what our last game is. I feel a CD case. It's either going to be GameCube or Sega Saturn. I would like to be Sega Saturn. It is... Guys, man, can they at least give me a GameCube case? Like, I've actually... hold on here, let me go outside here. I've actually been stocking up on these GameCube cases because they just do not send you these. They've sent me, like, I think like 2 of them, and that's it. So, I'm glad I've been stocking up on these. I'm going to make some custom box art and stuff for it. So, what is this game? This is One Piece Grand Battle 3. Interesting. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of this. Yeah, One Piece Grand Battle 3. The disc looks fine. Okay. I have no idea what this is. It's by Bandai. Okay, so let's boot it up and see what it is. So booting into the game, I thought it was very interesting. I was playing and I was like, hold up. This is Power Stone. This is literally Power Stone with One Piece characters. Like, look at the gameplay with Power Stone. Look at the gameplay with One Piece. Like, these are the same thing, but they do not operate the same, that's for sure. The problem I find with this game is, I'm sure some people really love this game. This probably has some type of fan base around it. I don't really like it though. Even though it's just like One Piece, it feels really slow and clunky. Like, it does not feel good at all. From the game, like Power Stone, like it's like fast paced and you're like throwing stuff and you're trying to get the, like the gems and stuff. This game just feels very slow and clunky and sluggish. Like, if the game was just a little bit faster paced or something, maybe I just need to play more of it. I didn't play a lot of it. Maybe I just need to play more of it, but I don't know. It's probably a good game. I just didn't really vibe with it, but it's not a bad game either. Well, that is interesting. Interesting One Piece game. I didn't really vibe with it, but I'm sure it has some type of fan base around it. Well, guys, that was another episode of Video Games Monthly. So, for the month of April, these are all the games we got. One game does not work. What a tragedy. And these other games, they're not bad. I mean, we have a demo disc, Shogi, Tamagotchi World, and One Piece Grand Battle 3. Out of all of these, probably the best ones are the demo disc and Tamagotchi World. I like this game a lot. Actually, I've been playing a lot on my own time. The demo disc is really cool from a collector standpoint, but as a demo disc, it's awful. Like, there is nothing to that disc. Like, there's really nothing to that disc, which really is sad because, like, I would like to see the other ones that they have, see if there's anything else to them. The Grand Battle, it's just not my thing. Shogi is Shogi. Puyo Puyo. Enough said. Not the best box, but, like, not horrible either. But what do you guys think? Was this a good haul? Was this complete garbage? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.